My name is Caroline and I am joined here with a new superstar sensation from Wales. I'm very excited to have him here in the studio. I've been hearing lots about him and now it's about time that he actually started speaking to you guys, the masses. Tiny Skitz.
Hello, nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you very much.
You've been creating quite a stir. I know it all started in Wales. You're from Wales, right?
Yeah, Newport, South Wales, yeah. Newport
has quite an interesting nickname, doesn't it?
Zooport, yes.
It's called Zooport.
We're not allowed to leave, people are allowed to visit.
Well, we're very glad that you were allowed to leave today and to come and join us, that's for sure. Now, the reason that you've been brought to our attention is because I'm going to talk about this a little bit later on. Even though you do your musical thing and I'm told with very good authority that you're extremely talented, the reason that you've been brought to our attention is because you give back already in terms of helping, you know, other kids. How's that been working? Oh,
well, I just try to help the youth and to influence people where I'm from to do music more, because it seems like there's not enough people doing my type of thing, do you know what I mean? It seems like I'm left out, but I've got a good fan base from where I'm from and a lot of people like it, so I just try to influence the younger people. So.
I know Newport quite well, and how would you say it is growing up there?
It's good. I suppose it could be worse. There's not enough opportunities, I don't think. That's why I'm obviously trying to push myself out of Wales now or out of Newport. There's not much really going on for my type of thing, which is what I like doing, so it's okay, I suppose. All depends what you're into, I suppose.
If, let's just say, for instance, you hit the top of the charts, you got a record deal, you know, you started living the dream that everyone says, would you actually go back and help anyone in Newport?
Oh, definitely.
In what way?
Well, whoever needed to be helped, I'd help. I mean, to do with music, of course. It all depends, actually. People who take advantage of it, I wouldn't help them, do you know what I mean? People who are going to appreciate things, then I might help them, do you know what I mean? Otherwise, just leave them people behind, do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. That happens everywhere. Okay, so because it's interesting that you actually got involved with music via some youth workshops, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
How old were you when that happened?
12, 13, I suppose, youth club days. I'm still at youth.
I was about to say, so how old are you now?
I'm only 19, but yeah.
19. Can't even remember.
Good old days.
Don't be cheeky, you. The fact that my son is only a year younger than you, Len, that's another story. Anyway, yeah, so that's one of the things that actually interests me and the other people that I work with, the fact that you're already getting involved and kind of, you know, giving back, because I know that area quite well, and I would say it's quite bleak.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good word for that, I should say.
So the fact that they've actually had youth workshops, you know, since you were 13, you don't have a criminal record, do you?
Oh, no.
So would you say that if you hadn't had something like this to channel your energies into things,
I would have probably been on the criminal record, I suppose. I would have been led astray, but I'd just try to stay focused on one thing, so I could stay away from all them type of things in life, because obviously it's too short to be wasting yourself doing wrong things, so we try to do lots of right things instead, do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. If you could work with anybody at all, who would you work with?
Tell you the truth, I'd like to work with John Legend, the piano player.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I like his song, Ordinary. Do you know that song?
Yes. It's really cool. If someone could wave a magic wand for you right now, what would you ask for?
What would I ask for? I don't know, actually. One thing. To be number one.
To be number one?
To be number one,
Number one in the UK, so
yeah.
you want people to do what?
To love my music.
Talk to me about Radio 1. How did that happen?
For a good mate of mine, to tell you the truth. It was a bit of, not luck I should say, but it was through a mate of mine who got contacted by the BBC, and what they wanted was 4 artists from Wales which he thought had potential to feature on Beth Eflin, the lady's name is, that does the BBC Radio Wales, and her show was broadcasted live on Radio 1, and they just needed 4 artists to do a 16 bar, so which is 1 verse, and then they just put them all onto 1 track, so the 4 which they thought was the best from Wales and who had potential was featuring on 1 track together, do you know what I mean?
But trust me, yeah, I feel fine. Joke's on you when the payback's mine. Don't care if you're buff and your boyfriend's rough. I'm glad you've moved on, yeah, it's about time. Cause it ain't never felt so free. No stress, no need to impress, no chasing me.